A chill went down Lena's spine. What was happening? Why wouldn't her reflection blink? Was this some kind of trick of the light? Maybe she had just stared at the mirror for too long? But then her reflection did something else. It smiled, and Lena wasn't smiling. It had been a few days since she'd first noticed her reflection not blinking. She'd been brushing her teeth at the time, and at first she'd laughed it off. Tired eyes, that's all. But then her reflection had started moving a second too late, like it was lagging behind. And the smile had appeared before she even felt one tugging at the corners of her mouth. Tonight, though, the smile had turned into a full-on grin. And when Lena had leaned closer to the mirror to try and figure out what was going on, her reflection hadn't moved at all. It just stared back at her from behind the glass, grinning. She turned to run, but then she'd seen the bathroom door behind her slam shut on its own. She hadn't even realized it was open before. Her reflection raised its hand and tapped the other side of the glass. Then it mouthed something. "Let me out," it said, its voice echoing in Lena's head. Lena stumbled back, knocking over the trash can. The mirror behind her, however, remained unfazed. Its grin wider now, stretching from ear to ear. Hundreds of tiny shards formed at the edges, each reflecting the same twisted smile. They watched her. She could feel their gazes boring into her skin. Terror choked her scream. She turned and ran, the sound of shattering glass tinkling merrily behind her. Even the shards on the floor seemed to writhe and coil towards her, eager to be the ones to finally break her skin. She didn't stop running until she reached her bedroom, slamming the door behind her and locking it. Only then did she dare turn around. Her reflection was gone, vanished as quickly as it had appeared. But in its place was a new message scrawled across the mirror in tiny shards. "I'm everywhere," it read. "You can't hide." Lena's blood ran cold. How did her reflection know she'd come back here? What did it want? As if in answer, the lights flickered and died, plunging Lena's world into darkness. A darkness that seemed to have a presence of its own, a darkness that was watching, waiting.